How's it going, everybody? We're back. We're working on the Jeep once again. We're going to go over the install of the air compressor, kind of how it functions, how I've hooked it up, and just some other stuff that's been asked in the comments lately. So here we go. Okay, we'll start up front. Here you can see the 0 gauge wire that I've ran through the 100 amp circuit breaker. Comes down here, ran it all in this nice flex loom, and then as we get down underneath the Jeep here, you can see if I can get the camera to cooperate here, right up here in the frame there's a hole, and I ran it all the way down and into that hole in the frame, and then I have fished it through the frame rail all the way down here, all the way up through in here, around and into this little space back here in the back of the Jeep, and I've added a little amp distribution power block, and from there I've got the wire going up and over to the compressor there, and then I've also got it wired up for my refrigerator that I got that goes back here. And then along in that loom that you can see there, we pick up the yellow wire that's right down in here, and that yellow wire is the wire that's coming off of the aux beam panel up here and the dash. So here's a quick little how-to of how this wires up and how this breaks down. And now with the side cover removed, you can see where our yellow wire comes in here. It goes through our pressure switch here and then hits our relay that's right here, and then that fires up the whole shooting match. So let's go ahead and turn it on and see what happens here. So when you turn on the compressor button on the aux beam, it turns on the compressor, fills up with air because now it's pressurized against the pressure switch. Shut off the relay. Now, proof of concept here, if we release the pressure, it should turn on. And it does. Look at that. So that's basically in a nutshell how that works. Now let's demonstrate it in action. So what we got here is our 4-tire inflation system that we picked up from Amazon. See if I can find the links, and I think they're in the previous video. You want to go back and find the links and get yours today. This works out really well with the pressure switch and this manual valve here. It allows everything to shut on and turn on and off automatically, which is really nice, and then when it turns off it'll read the pressure there. And I've already done a demo once, and it looks to be about 5 minutes to air it down and about 4 minutes to air it back up. Let's go ahead and give this a try. Okay, with this all hooked up, you can see we're sitting at 33.8. If we just open this up, that's going to take all 4 tires down simultaneously. We don't have to go all the way down, but about 5 minutes on this little deal here will get us down to our 15 pounds that we prefer off-road, and then about 4 minutes going up. We'll add a little bit more here just for demonstrational purposes. Okay, almost 32 pounds. 32, just went back up. Okay, so now let's hook it back up and let's air everything up and see how this works. Okay, we're at 32 pounds. Got everything hooked up here. Go ahead, apply the air. You heard the switch go low on air pressure, shuts off. Now, by merely opening the valve, pressure turns on, we'll run, and if we're down at 15, we'll run for 4 minutes. And at 4 minutes, we should be back at 35 PSI roughly. 35.4. Well, let's go ahead and leave her right there for now. So when I mounted this thing, I got myself some tubing, welded a flange nut to the top of it, that fit the bolt there, both sides, and then welded that piece of pipe down to the floor of the Jeep. Seems to work out pretty good. So this video series has been pretty successful to this point. Really appreciate all of you for watching. So I'm going to go ahead and down the road possibly do a fourth one that will include the air tank installation, a regulator, possibly an air horn. Yeah, we'll see about how that works out. So like I said, go ahead and give this one a like, maybe share it with your buddies you think this could be useful for them, and have yourself a great day. We'll see you guys in the next one.